A woman knows the car has been tampered with but still lets her husband drive it to work. And her clueless husband thinks she's being considerate, so he grabs the keys and drives off. But the second he leaves, her best friend shows up at the house. Seeing the empty villa, she assumes the woman already drove off. But just as she thinks she's won, the woman walks out of the bedroom. The bestie has no idea that this woman was reborn. In her past life on the way to her checkup, she suddenly lost her brakes. To avoid hitting pedestrians, she crashed into a power pole. To save her unborn baby, she used her last strength to call her husband. But when he showed up, he didn't help her. Instead, he blamed his bestie for acting without consulting him first. Only then did the woman realize her bestie and husband were in on it together. And the bestie was already pregnant with his kid. She didn't want her child to be born a bastard, so she took it upon herself to mess with the woman's brakes. The husband sees his dirty secret exposed, so he goes all in, pulls out a hammer, and smashes it down on her. When she opens her eyes again, she's somehow back 3 hours earlier. Before she can even process it, her husband reminds her not to forget the checkup today, as he's about to leave for work. She stops him and says, "Your office is so far. You're not driving." She knows her husband has no clue that the bestie messed with the car. Since the bestie wanted her in a crash so bad, she decides to turn the tables and let those two face the consequences. But her husband wants to keep up his good guy image, insisting she take the car to her checkup. She thinks fast, says a friend just saw the bestie at the OBGYN. Looks like she booked an abortion. The husband falls for it. He thinks the bestie is getting rid of his kid, so he grabs the keys and rushes to the hospital. Watching him speed off, she smirks. Going by the timeline from her past life, in about half an hour, he's going to crash. The only wild card now is the bestie. But just as she worries the bestie might tip him off, next thing she knows, the bestie shows up at her door. She came early to take over the villa, but the moment she sees the woman, she panics. When she finds out the husband drove off, she immediately tries to warn him, but the woman blocks her, insisting on catching up and making her stay for lunch. The bestie refuses and tries to leave. The woman quickly spills water on her clothes. Her mother-in-law tells her to go change upstairs. After all, the bestie is carrying her precious grandkid, no room for mistakes. The bestie worries the woman will catch on, so she heads upstairs, planning to call her husband while changing. But the second the call connects, the woman bursts in. Cornered, she lies and says she was talking to a friend. The woman grabs the phone, saying as her closest friend, she won't let anyone interrupt their time together. The mother-in-law already made lunch. The woman insists the bestie stay and eat. Time is ticking away. The bestie can't take it anymore. She grabs her phone back. Like and subscribe for the next episode.